guys, it's Jasmine and I'm back with the hair tutorial. So if you want to see how I went from this to this really cute hairstyle that I'm rocking right now, keep watching. After washing my hair, I'm going to apply my leave-in conditioner. This is by Miss Jessie's. This is a really thick leave-in conditioner, so it is perfect to apply to your hair prior to an install. Then I'm just going to run the comb through my hair. It was already detangled once I had got out of the shower, so that's why it looked like it's super easy for me to detangle my hair. It was just already pre-detangled. The heat protectant I'm going to use is the Boosted Blowout Heat Spray, just because I am only going to be blow drying my hair, and I really like how this makes my hair feel. And then I'm just using my regular Revlon handheld blow dryer that it is probably time to get rid of, but I love it so much because it just does the perfect job and it gets my hair super straight and super full, and I just love it. So now that my hair is fully blow dried, I want to put moisture back into it, and I'm using the ORS Hair Repair Intense Moisture Cream. And I haven't been using this that long, but I'm really liking it so far. I'll keep you guys updated on how I'm liking it or not. But after you blow dry your hair, before you braid it up, you do want to add a moisturizer back into your hair. Then all I did was part the perimeter of my head. So I am just going to do a braid all the way around my head. It's going to just keep going all the way around. So that way I have an anchor for my U-part to attach to. I am not the best at braiding my own hair because I am overhanded. So my braids always look a little flat, but it works perfect when I do my own hair because it just makes my U-part sit really, really close to my head. But, I can braid other people's hair really good. It's just very hard for me to braid my own hair. So I'm not going to show you guys my entire braid pattern because it just looks a mess. There's 1,000,001 braid patterns around. If I had someone to actually do my braid pattern for me, I would. But since I don't, I do it myself the best that I can, and it works perfectly fine. So once I braid all the way around, I just secure my U-part wig onto the anchor braid that I just did and start to sew it onto the edges of the braid. So the reason why I went all the way around is so that my U-part would fit perfectly onto my hair. That way, once I sew it in, I only have to sew it in around my head and it is in there and it is secure. So all I do is just go through with my needle and thread and just sew all the edges on. It's not tight. It doesn't pull my edges, so I don't have to worry about breakage. I make sure that it is properly fitted and measured before I even start putting the weave on my dome cap, so that way I know it will be the perfect size and it won't be loose, but it won't be too tight, and it always comes out perfect. So I'm just going to keep sewing all the way around the edges. I don't stop. I make sure that my needle and thread is long enough to go all the way around, so that way if one piece comes loose, basically the whole thing will kind of come loose. So I'll be prepared ahead of time, and I just know that it's on there really good. So this is how it looks once I had finished sewing it all the way around. Now I'm just going to take the braid, that is my leave out, and I'm just going to flat iron it. This is a no-name flat iron that my sister-in-law actually left at my house, and it's really, really small, so it gets into my roots really, really good. But I did have to go back over it with my regular titanium flat iron, just because that thing has my hair. It gets it so silky and so soft and so pretty. So as you see, my hair was a little longer than my bob was on that side, but since I'm transitioning, I just went ahead and cut it because I really don't care. It just gave me an excuse to cut a little bit more of my hair early. So all I'm doing is just flat ironing it and making sure that it is as flat and blends as best as I can get it to blend with the hair texture. So now all I'm doing is taking my regular flat iron and just bumping the ends, just so that it looks a little bit more put together and the ends don't look so blunt across. So originally I had curled the long part of my bob, but I really didn't like it. So the next day, all I did was just flat iron that part out and made it really bone straight. And everything else is pretty much the same. So that is how I installed my U part. So I'm going to answer some questions that I think I might get. Okay, so I do have 3 bundles in my hair. I have 2 8s and a 10. I wish I would have went with 2 8s and a 12 because I kind of wanted this front piece to be a little longer. I did want to have my hair kind of doing this little swoop action on the side. So I think it works kind of good. It blends in really nicely. But I kind of do wish I did a 12 on this side and then just did 8s everywhere else. But that's okay. I really like how it looks anyway. This is how the back of my hair looks. Y'all, me and this twirl around chair, it just gives me so much life because I'm like a little kid. I just like to twirl in my seat. But it is all one length in the back, and then it kind of does this little A-line bob style thing on this side, and I just love it. You guys know I'm not the biggest short hair fan, but for some reason I just been wanting to rock short hair for a while now. So I really like how it came out. This is not any specific brand of hair. I got this from the beauty store. It is called Outre, the Purple Premium Pack. And it is in a 1B. Like I said, I am not into spending like $750 to $1,000 on some weave when I know I'm going to change my hair often anyways. And I'll probably end up going back and rocking long hair in about a month anyway. So right now, this short hair is holding me over. It is giving me so much life. I am loving it. I don't know what to do with myself because I'm loving this short hair, and it just makes me want to chop my hair off even quicker because I am so just over my transitioning. But that's another story. I did sew it on to a dome cap. So it is really like movable and my hair can like breathe. That's what I love about U parts. Me a total of like 4 hours to sew it on because I wanted my wefts really close, because for the short hair I like it to look really full. I didn't want it to be thin by any means, and I squeezed almost all 3 bundles on. I think I had maybe like 6 inches of the 8-inch left. So yeah, it is really full. I really like it. It holds a curl really good, even though I don't really like it curled. I just bumped the ends a little bit, but I like everything else to be super straight. So yes, it was really easy to install. I hope my video explained enough to you guys and was clear enough for you guys to understand how I did it. And I actually learned how to do U parts from YouTube. So yes, if you have any questions that I didn't answer, now you can start typing your little fingers away, huns. Make sure to leave it below in the comment box, and I definitely will get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure to thumbs up this video. And if you have any other comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel. And until the next video, I'll talk to all of you huns later. Bye.